Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm a Russian-American makeup and beauty addict. I love buying, reviewing and doing tutorials of usually inexpensive, affordable brands from AliExpress, dollar store, drugstore, you name it. I'll test it on my face and I'll be a guinea pig and I'll pass the savings to you guys. So today is like 180, totally opposite. Thanks to my friend Teresa who gave me these two items for my birthday. I'm reviewing bougie AF items. So one is Natasha Denona Mini. Natasha Denona, yes. And the other one is KBD Beauty Alchemist Holographic Highlighting Palette. And that's on my face. So if you guys are interested what I create with this and how did this look, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. I upload every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 11 AM Pacific time. Don't forget to ring notifications so you know when I upload. Like this video if you enjoy it and leave me a comment below. Let's get right into this video. So my birthday was April 5th. Yay! I didn't turn my age because I consider my birthday cancelled because 2020 is cancelled. I'm just being dramatic, but you know, a lot of people say that my birthday is cancelled because I'm gonna stay the same age until next year. Anyway, well, it's not a big surprise. I turned 45 and I had fabulous birthday with all my girlfriends, the sexy sausages from my makeup group. We did a Zoom. I made a bunch of meetings, so we're drinking liquor. I would say I was drinking wine. I don't drink almost ever, like very rarely. I got so wasted because I had morning breakfast, then I worked out, I didn't have any lunch, and I started drinking and doing Zoom live. I mean, that was like ridiculous. It was funny. We played the games. It was the best ever. My beautiful Irish princess, as I call her, friend Teresa Mulhern, she sent me something from Sephora for my birthday, which was very smart of her because she's in Ireland. So she shipped directly from Sephora to me. And knowing her, she's bougie AF. Like, my channel is affordable, hers is like up there. Very bougie. I love watching her channel. So this is Natasha Denona, and this is Lila. I think it pronounces Lila mini palette. The full-size palette is really expensive. So this was, I think it was on Sephora, but now it's out of stock. I didn't find it. So I think all the minis are usually like $25. So let's consider it's $25 for your sake if you're wondering. And this was an Alchemist Holographic palette from KBD Beauty. That's a little bit controversial brand. I'm not into her, but now she separated herself, you know who we're talking about, from this. So this is going to be like a separate brand. So this is holographic highlighting palette. And this looks like this. It has a mirror. It looks like nothing, right? But look at my face. This is pretty amazing. So let me swatch this first. So this is on Sephora now, actually on sale for 10 bucks. That's not bad at all. So if you want some extra highlighter, it reminds me of BH Cosmetics. I don't know how KBD Beauty is priced. Is it expensive, affordable? I'm not sure, because I don't buy those high-end brands. So you see, it's real opaque. So it reminds me of BH Cosmetics, because BH Cosmetics are really opaque for highlights. So it's really similar, and it's really extra applied to your eyes, and it's like bam. So it has 4 colors, and they're not very normal colors, I would say. They're more of interesting tones, which I kind of like. So as you can see, it's extremely pigmented and opaque. So this first one is the green one. It is called Green Emerald. Second one is Ultraviolet. The third one is Blue Sapphire, this one. And the fourth one is more wearable Pink Opal. So that's all of them. Really, really pigmented, like insane. So let's show you the mini palette. And that's what I'm wearing my eyes. In the next part of this video, you'll see a tutorial. Hopefully I'll edit it so it's quick, because you know me, I like to talk, and I start talking and it's gonna be a 45-minute video. Completely unnecessary. So the first color is Berry. This one, soft. It feels so soft even when you swatch it. Amazingly beautiful. Second one is really reflective, Blue Dahlia. I have it under glitter. I have glitter on top, of course. I could not just leave it as is. I have to use glitter. And it was kind of insulting for Natasha Denona to use barium glitter on top. That's me. Third one is Raisin. Raisin is here. So they're so buttery. The quality is so amazing. I never touched the Natasha Denona shade. Never put a finger in it. Next one is Linen. Beautiful highlight. My brow bone is highlighted with it. And there it is. It's easy to swatch palettes, small palettes like this. See how reflective that is? Beautiful. And the last one is Transitional shade. It's kind of a interesting transitional shade for this palette. Like if I were Natasha Denona, I would put like a lavender pinkish shade instead of neutral, because I mean I blend it, it's fine, but it doesn't go with the purples. That's the only thing. I'm surprised that they didn't put like a lilac tone or something. So that's pretty pigmented transitional shade. I guess you could use this two together just for the look, you know. So that's all the shades right there. That's the easiest and quickest swatches ever. I love mini palettes. Maybe I should get myself more Natasha Denona's minis. Let's not get crazy. So let's get into a tutorial, and I'll be doing this look. It's very glittery, very smoky, very inspired by Stacey Marie. I did not plan to do this, but when I saw this palette and I started to apply, I'm like, well, this is already going to that direction. So it's kind of my take on Stacey Marie look. I'm gonna put up the picture here so you can see what was my inspiration. So let's get right into this tutorial. So I have arrived at this, and this is kind of unintentionally turning into the Stacey Marie inspired look. A lot of my girls from my girl group, makeup group, the Sexy Sausages, have been doing this kind of look lately. Missa started and some people copied. I was like, I'm not interested. And then this color scheme kind of like made me go with a similar look, because this is all deep tones, and that's what I love. That's why Teresa picked it up. I know she had the same taste, so she got me exactly. So the Bougie palette, there you go. So I'm gonna go into this color that's called Raisin in the middle. It's such a tiny little thing. It's so cute. I love it. The pigment is ridiculously great. So she's turning me into a bougie bee. So I might start buying some more bougie stuff. Although I still believe that inexpensive makeup can be just as good. Or maybe not exactly as good. So I'm trying to do this halo eye, which is a very easy look because the middle is just glitter and the shimmer shade and glitter. I'm just gonna tell you right off the bat, this is Natasha Denona, but also I have a little bit of cheap stuff on top, and barium. Because Natasha Denona shimmer shade, the blue one, it's really pretty. It's kind of blue purple, but it's really dark, and I needed something more shiny. And of course, you can't go without glitter. Glitter is a must. So this is a very good deep shade. I like that. It's perfect for creating this kind of look. And if you're doing a halo eye, a smoky like this, think about what works for you and think about what works for the your eye shape, because not everything is gonna look just the same as your inspo. Like if your inspiration picture, like that Stacey Marie look, one thing is her eyes, another thing is my eyes. I'm gonna go right under with the same shade. If you have deep set eyes, you do not want to put too much darkness here. And she's got the reference picture I'm gonna insert here. She's got a lot of deep tones in the inner corner, and she's got black in the waterline, which is a no for me. It's a big no. If I put black in my waterline, my eyes disappear. I literally look like I've been bitten by the bee, like I told Teresa. And that's because I have deep set eyes, so the darkness here in the inner waterline is a no. It just does not look good. So I still can do the smoky eye like this with a halo eye, but I have to lighten up the inner corner eventually, because otherwise we're in trouble. So just to say, this is just to say that you can do your own version of the look that you like according to your eye shape, because not necessarily everything works for everyone. So I'm going for this flint color right here. Very pretty purple. Yeah, when I saw this, I knew Teresa got me immediately. So I'm just blending it out softly and slowly, starting to fade it out. So as you can see, I've got the base already. It's not set. It's e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I kind of use them both, the hydrating one and the original. I mix them together. I find that the mixture gives you best coverage, and it's not as dry, but it's not as hydrating. So kind of like I started to use them together lately, and I really like that. So it's all about blending out now. Just be patient, take ages, and blend. So the purple is really deep, right? And the traditional shade is really brown. I do put it on, but since it's really neutral, I'm trying to blend out the purple as much as I can before I add the brown, because the kind of like a beige, it's too beige, so it's gonna go right on the outside, just a little bit. Alright, so now I'm gonna take a bigger brush. Oh, by the way, all the brushes I'm using are Jessup brushes. I started with 230 Luxie pencil brush for the raisin shade, and I continued with Luxie 231 Petite Reeds shader, and now I'm going into Jessup. Did I say it's Jessup? I think I did. I'm having a brain fart. 221 Luxe Soft Grease. So this is a really big fluffy brush. So I'm using this neutral shade. It's called, what is it called? I think I've been reading them wrong. The first one was Dahlia. The next one was Berry. I'm reading them backwards, right? No, Raisin, then Berry, and this is Flint. Alright. All backwards. Never mind. I have no idea what the names are. They should put them here on this side. If you put them on the opposite side, I read them backwards. I just can't help it. Just another blonde moment on my channel. As usual. As if anybody cares about the names of the shades. Anyway. So I'm blowing it out. On the picture, Stacey Marie, she had a lot of orange. I'm using different color scheme, but it's a similar look with the different tones. I like these tones better anyway than the oranges. And I'm also taking the same small brush that I used in the beginning, Lux Pencil 230. Clean it up on the color switch. You're welcome, Teresa. And I'm using the first one, this one. So that's a berry shade. It's a very purple berry. And I use the same brush actually, and I go into that neutral tone, just very slightly, to kind of soften up the edge here. Okay, so initial blend is so done, almost. So now I'm going with the waterline, and since my waterline, as I said, looks awful with the dark tones, I picked this eyeliner. This is LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner, and the color is Vivid. So this is like very purple plum color, and it's too dark. So I'm going with this first, and then I'm gonna go with white on top. So it's gonna create this kind of a like a light lavender lilac color. So you see the eye closes in immediately. Some people can get away with it. Some people might even say, oh, it's okay, you can do it. No, I don't like it. Especially my left eye is smaller than my right eye. No, it looks bad. So using the ColourPop gel liner in white, and I'm going right over it. And this is gonna brighten up my waterline immediately and make my eyes pop and look bigger instead of smaller. Let's do the shimmer first, actually, and I'll show you where I cheated on this palette. So this one is a real pretty color, Blue Dahlia, and it reminds me of my Mitchell blue shimmer shade, and that shade is more like a putty, like a wet like a putty. You know, you go with a finger and moves. This one is like a regular shimmer. It's beautiful. Of course, it's a Natasha Denona. It has to be. So I'm using Jessup 233. It's a cream shader, but I'll use it. It's good. It's flat. It's easy to pick up colors like this. So going right to Blue Dahlia, and you'll see it's a pretty shimmer, but it's really dark. So I like to brighten up. That's why I use glitter on top. So now I'll go with the second brush and go with back to the berry tone and kind of blend it out on the corners. Alright, here's where I cheated. So this would be a look, right? It's fine. I could put eyeliner, mascara, lashes, and glitter, right? And that's it. But, well, I still do my brow bone. But I wanted more black, like a more blackness on the outer corner. So I cheated on Natasha Denona palette with Jeffree Star Bloodlust. Well, at least it's not a cheap AF palette. It's something that's expensive, so I'm using Executioner from it. Ooh, look at that goodness. You probably can't see what it looks like, but you all know what it looks like. So I'm using a smaller brush from Jessup, 223 Petite Eye Blender, and I'm going right into this beautiful Executioner shade. This palette is so big, it's literally like there's no room on my little table here for it. So go right into the outer corner. As you can see, it looks much deeper in black. I like this black shade. It's like a black purple. It's perfect for this kind of thing. And I'm not going with the inner corner. So what Stacey Marie had, she did have black in the inner corner. But since my eyes are so deep set, it is not flattering. So this is my interpretation of the same look, but not the exact copy. Because the point is to make it flattering for your eye shape, not to copy exactly. And if I did copy, it would be not good. So it's quite a bit of fallout. We'll brush that off later. I'm not worried about it. So now I'm going with the highlight shade. This is really beautiful. I mean, Natasha Denona, of course. This is Linen. So let me go with the light. You'll see it's a really beautiful highlighting shade. Look at this highlight. Ooh. I'm really impressed. Never had a Natasha Denona in my hands. So thank you, Teresa. That was like the best birthday gift. Although my husband bought me this camera for my birthday. But makeup is something totally different. So yeah, just lightening up the inner corner a little bit. I'm going back into a traditional shade in the same fluffy brush. And blending out this highlighter shade. Because it's getting a little bit too out of control here. So on the other eye, I went with eyeliner first, but since I'm still here, I want to do eyeliner off camera to speed it up. I'm gonna put this on now, and this is the final touch for the eye look. See how shiny this eye is. So I wanted to create more of a reflection because right now it's very deep, and my eye's already deep set, so it just sucks it in. So these two glitters on top of each other. So these are very inexpensive glitters for a very expensive look. So this is Cara Beauty and Myth, and this one is Berry in Asteroid. So this one is a little more blue purple, and this one is real purple. So I'm gonna use just a skinny brush I have. It's almost like a eyebrow brush. So use that. Take it off the applicator and go with the Cara Beauty first, and just kind of just plop it in the middle. I'll let this dry, and I'll go with Berry M on top. So Berry M, this is really beautiful. So I picked this up in Dublin when I was on vacation. I'll take it just a little closer to the inner corner here, just a few specks, because I want my inner corner to be brighter and not too dark. So I'm just going to let this dry, put eyeliner, mascara, the whole thing, finish it up, and we'll continue to review the highlight palette. The highlight palette is so good. I used it once, so you'll see it's extra AF. I'll be back. Okay, we are done here. The eyelashes, pretty sure from Primark. They've been sitting around for a while, so I'm not even sure where they're from. The mascara was Bang Girl from Benefit, and the eyeliner from Makeup Revolution. Just a simple felt tip eyeliner. So this is it. That's the look. And next, I'm very excited to go on to the highlighting palette, because we're not done yet. So let me zoom you out a little bit. Alright, so we can see. So when I saw this, I was like, this is so shiny. That's so pretty. Look at the packaging. Ooh. And look what side. It even has a mirror. So that's all the colors. As you can see, I already swatched them in the beginning. So now, I did the green one in a live. I have live makeup with my friends on Facebook, so I used the green one because that was the look, and it was amazing. Now I want to go for ultraviolet because that's very fitting here. So let me try the big brush. So you'll see my face is already dry. I have not sprayed myself since I did my base, and that was a while ago. So ultraviolet right in the middle here. This is like extra AF. It's one of those highlighters. It looks very simple in the palette. It doesn't look like anything, but watch. Watch that. This is like ridiculous. Almost like too much, because it's literally violet, but it goes with the look. Excuse my phone notifications. Final touch, just a little setting spray. This is not a setting spray. I love the smell. I love how hydrating this is. This is primer water from Hydrating Refreshing with Caffeine from Primark or Pennies. So I'll just use that. So what do you guys think? This is the eye look. I'll zoom in one more time. There we go. The very smoky, dreamy, just my irregular look. I would say it's like one of my favorite looks, to smoke it out and add some bright pigment in the middle. I just like this kind of thing. I like cut crease, but I really enjoy the smokiness of the eye makeup. So this is not your everyday go to grocery store look, unless you like me and you extra. I would go anywhere with this look. Honestly, I would. But that's it. That's how I look, and I'm really impressed with the highlighter palette. It's really extra, just the way I like it. So that's my first experience with the bougie brands. So thank Teresa Mulhern that sent me this for my birthday, since we're all in isolation, and she was a smart one. She's in Ireland and she picked it for me from Ireland, from US store. A long story short, smart move. You will be expecting the same kind of thing from me for your birthday. So this is the palette. This is the highlighting palette. So this is face and eye highlighting palette. So I could use this in my eyes next time. Natasha Denona rocks. Makes me want to have some more Natasha Denona stuff. It's very expensive though, so I still like my cheap brands, okay? Okay. So, and of course the Alchemist, it's beautiful. I mean, I would recommend both of them. This one is on sale right now. I looked in Sephora. It's $10 right now. It's very affordable. So if you are not into the controversial brand, because it's KVD, Alchemist Holographic palette, but how it says KVD, so it's not Kat Von D, but it still has her name, which like, you know, I'm not into her stuff, you know, because of the controversy, but it's a pretty palette. And of course, the mini is not as expensive as the full size, so you can Google it, look it up. I'm pretty sure the mini in Sephora doesn't seem to be in stock, but it exists. And I think some other websites, I think it was like a 25 or something for 5 shades, but Natasha Denona though, is great. I can't believe, who am I? Who am I becoming? Natasha Denona, like really. But anyway, enough talking. So let me know what you think, guys. Do you own any of these small little things? Do you enjoy these brands? My first experience, I'm impressed. Of course, I love it. I love everything about it. The blendability, the pigmentation, just like you would expect from high-end brand. Amazing. So let me know in the comments. Click a like for this video if you enjoy it. It really helps me. And subscribe to my channel. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 AM Pacific time. So click notification bell so YouTube notifies you when I upload. So I'll see you guys in my next video. And thank you for watching. Bye.